she goes. You can definitely tell the difference from outside. See how many temps we got. Now I got my Van Power's power station. This is the biggest one I've ever had, but 100% there. The input spot is actually right here, so it's really convenient. I just plugged it in right there. I think I'll charge it like 1800 watts, so like 2 hours of full charge. Here's my current setup. And if you notice, this is different. My wife actually got me this blanket for Christmas. Super nice, but it's pretty thin. So we got an electric blanket under there. It's double layered, or I got it doubled up just because it's too wide. So my idea is maybe that once that's warm, it'll kind of, the heat will go up. So my bottom will be warm, but then it'll also kind of trap the heat. So we're gonna try that out, if it completely drains this thing or not. And we're also gonna be cooking with this thing because now I have this single burner electric stove. We're gonna be using this to boil all the water today for coffee and all the food. As far as heat, until we go to bed, we're gonna be using the regular Mr. Buddy heater. You see, you got the filter, and then I just ran the cord up here. And then I have a 20-pound propane tank. Have tested it to make sure there's no leaks. And we don't need the fridge today. We got our carbon monoxide detector. We'll see if this thing can handle it. And if not, we'll be without food in the morning. But let's get going. Just got to get some gas, and then we'll be on our way. Well, guys, I'm in the moonshade, and I got all 3 walls on. I didn't stake it down or like stretch it out. So you can see it's a little floppy because you're supposed to stake this all down. Got my little single burner electric stove. We are just gonna have some dry food, but this will be my first time using an electric stove. So I'm gonna try to boil some water here, see what we're at. I think we're at 99%. All right, let's put this on here. I know this isn't the biggest thing, but it has a measuring in it. So, oh, you can see it turned on. Just turn it to high. Put this lid on quick to help it boil. All right, let's see how long it takes to boil that water. You can hear the fans kicking in. We're pulling 1100 and about 50, 60 watts. Chili mac with beef. Guys, I do know this is not the efficient way to boil water because obviously this pot is extremely small compared to the surface area. This is just an experimental thing. There she goes. Now she's boiling. Woo. That pulled a lot of power for sure. Let me see where we're at. 91, so we burned about 9%. Just boiling water one time. Can't wait to bring my big buddy heater next time, which will be twice as much heat. I should be pretty cozy in this little area. It's not bad at all right now, but I could definitely use twice the heat. You can definitely tell the difference from outside and inside there, even with just this little heater going, but still not warm enough for me. So we're going to try the heater that's twice as powerful as this in the next video. This is just an experimental video, just trying different things. Well, food was good, but I'm going to bring this stuff inside here. In the morning, we'll have some coffee out here, but for now, bring her back inside. Hopefully that's not hot still. Feels a little warm. Well, she's all cleaned up till morning. Let's hop inside the warm van. Just gotta turn this bad boy off. Boop. Lock that. Ooh, inside the safe, very warm van. And we got it on high for a couple minutes. Let it warm up in here because the door has been open. Woo! It's warming up real quick with that thing on high and the door shut. So I'm going to take this window shade off and crack this window. Keep that fresh air in here. Because anytime you're running propane, you always got to have fresh air. We do have our carbon monoxide detector. 0 carbon monoxide. So this is where I plan to cook when I'm inside the van from now on. I just got to get my new cord. I ordered a 4-foot cord. So basically I'm going to run a cord from the side of this power station behind this mat underneath. It's going to kind of come up somewhere right around here, and then this will plug into it. And then when I obviously want to cook outside, I will continue to use like a 15-foot cord to just run it outside. So let me show you guys my power station here without burning my boots. This is the Van Power Super Power Pro 2000. This thing has 2,096 watt hours. This has a 2,000 watt inverter with the 4,000 watt surge. It has 6 plugins here. You can see I have 3 plugged in there right now. And then it also has a 12 volt, which I have my refrigerator plugged into. And then you can see here's the power button. You got your AC to turn your AC on and off. So I'll turn those white lights off I have. Then you got your Wi-Fi to connect your phone or whatever to it. And then you have DC to turn off your DC, which will actually turn my fridge on. Shows the percentage, which is 89%. 53.6 hours estimate at the current draw of 7 watts. So on the front, you have 2 100 watt USB-Cs. You got 2 20 watt, and they don't actually have any regular USB-As. What they give you is these 2 adapters. So you basically, if you need the USB-A style, which I do for my Christmas lights, you just basically plug these in, and then you can plug in your USB-As. And then if you don't need them, obviously you don't plug them in. And then it's got 3 of those like barrel plug style. It has wheels. Because this thing weighs like 50 pounds, it has this handle. This will go up, extend really high, and then you can actually roll this around. Here's the input flap, which is on the right side. It's got a little like fuse thing. It's got an XT60 connector for your solar panels or your 12 volt of your car to charge it that way. Then you got your AC outlet version where you can charge it from your house. And it does have like a little ground on it. So you can see there it is, Matt's power station, because I got the 4G turned on. So I can just click on that. I'll bring it up. And you can see you can turn on and off your station right there. You can turn on and off your AC right there. If you click on input, you can adjust from 300, 500, 800, 1200, all the way up to 1800 watts if you want to charge this thing super fast. And you got your outputs. You can see it's selected 60 hertz. If you click on modes, it's got a sleep mode. You can read that there. And then it's got an amp up mode if you really want to kick up the inverter to like 3000 watts. The thing has this ambient strip underneath. It's like that RGB or whatever. So you can actually change the colors on here. If you just want it to be white light, you can do that. Pink, purple, blue, another blue, red, orange, yellow. So it's pretty cool. Let's turn the ambient light off for now. Then it has the location button, which is really crazy. I've never seen this for a power station, but it'll show you where you are. And then if you turn on that, it'll like show where your power station is. So like if somebody ever stole your power station, I guess you can find it. Then you can change your display timeout, your power timeout, sounds if you want it to quit beeping, that annoying beeping, Celsius, Fahrenheit. You can update it, change the name, all that good stuff. All right, we got her back where she goes, all plugged back in. So we're going to try to do a little water boiling inside now. I'm actually going to boil the water in this because you can see this actually takes the whole thing. Now we just got to plug her into this super long extension cord. Pour the correct amount of water in there. %, guys. So let's see if this goes better than turn it to max. 1100 and about 1150 watts, 87%. What it looks like dry. What's going to be nice in the summer using electric is I won't have to open the windows at all. I'm going to actually run a portable AC off of something like this. But obviously I have my propane going right now. Eventually I'm going to get a diesel heater. I just don't want to do anything custom with this van. Sorry I didn't catch the boiling. I didn't realize I wasn't recording. But we got some hot boiling water in there. Mixed it up. See what percent we're at now. 81. So it used 7%. So that's still quite a bit of percentage, but I think it's 1 or 2% less. You know, if we had some solar panels to charge it up tomorrow, or if we had to drive somewhere, we could charge it in the car while we're driving. Almost forgot to mention, guys, I do have merch now if you want to help support the channel, because I love this van, but eventually I do want to upgrade. This thing has like 247,000 miles on it. Unfortunately, it's not going to last forever. Underneath this hoodie, I also have a t-shirt that is one of the merch also, if you want to support. This is the Tolber's Camping logo, so nothing fancy, but Tolber's Camping logo. You can get that in a hoodie, shirt. You can get it in a cup, sticker, whatever you want. I will have a link in the description. It'll say like merch store. Just click on the link and then you can get stuff from there. Also have a coffee cup we're going to be having in the morning. It says, I don't need a cabin. I have a van, so I like it. Maybe you think it's fruity, but I think it's pretty cool. Cup my wife made me, I think it was a year and a half or so ago. It says Revelations 5:5. Shows a lion with a cross, and then it's got a red kind of glitter to it. It says strength. I think it's pretty sweet. It's my water cup for tonight. Beef stroganoff with noodles. It's pretty good. Well, it's dry food, so it's not amazing. I bought a bunch of this stuff, so I just kind of want to go through it. Next video, I'll have to actually cook something. Look at this lighter my wife got me. It's kind of like a gimmick. Like, it's massive. Works good, probably lasts forever. It's got like a little, not very bright, but got a little flashlight built in. That was pretty funny. This pouch here built into the mattress. I got my cord to charge my phone. It's like a 10-foot cord, so I can like lay all the way back and charge my phone. I figured I'd show you guys my little hat my mom got me for Christmas. This little black winter hat, but it's got this built-in light. I'm sure there's times when that's convenient to have something like that built into your hat. All right, guys, it's currently 63 Fahrenheit in here by this window, 8 degrees outside. Try to turn it on, hold it down. So temp, see how many temps we got. So there's 6 temp settings. And switch to the timer. So it goes all the way up to 12 hours, which is really nice. Let's see how much watts this is pulling. So it's currently pulling 122 watts. I got the electric blanket heating up here, so let's turn this off. First, I got to turn off this because they want you to drain all of the propane out of the tube. So this should turn off here pretty soon once it comes all out of the hose. Well, guys, first time trying to sleep with an electric blanket out in the middle of the woods. We'll see how this goes. I got dual blankets. My butt and back is getting very warm right now. I'm about to go to sleep. We'll have some coffee in the morning if we have enough power left, and maybe go for a hike, sit under that awning. All right, good night, guys. Morning, guys. We're in our little enclosure here. I just turned the heater on. I actually brought it outside now, so hopefully it actually warms this area up. Last night I actually slept the best I've ever slept in my van. I don't know if it was just because I had that warmth below me, and then I had those super comfy blankets instead of like trying to be bundled up in a sleeping bag. But it literally, when you have the heat below you, it feels like a water bed. I don't know if you guys have used water beds before, where you have that like heated water below you and then you have your blankets above you. It just felt really good. Guys, let me know how this wide angle looks and see if the audio sounds decent. I don't know if it adjusts the audio. I think it looks a little bit like kind of like a fish type lens, but at least you're able to see more. So let me know what you guys think of this clip here. I'd appreciate it, because if it looks good, then I'll use it in more of my future videos. Until I get a real camera, just filming on my phone right now. If you guys want to get this moonshade awning or any of the walls or anything, I'll have a link in the description. I think it saves you like $30. Otherwise, you can type in the code TOBERS. They sent me the actual awning like a few months ago, but I ended up paying for the walls. Ended up getting these really strong magnets here. The vehicle gets really dirty in the winter and cold, and sometimes suction cups don't work good. But so far, I really like it. Obviously, you know, you're gonna want to tighten everything up, put some clamps or something like that if you really want to hold the heat in. But for privacy, it's definitely really good. Knowing this had the potential to freeze, I did bring backup water. It's like a 1 gallon insulated jug of really warm water. So I should have used this to boil that coffee. Would have used a lot less energy. Well, guys, we're down to 37% on our new power station here. So got us through the night, kept us nice and warm. I got the best night's sleep I've had so far in this van. Do I recommend a heated blanket? I'm not sure. You know, it uses quite a bit of power, but at least I didn't have to run the propane tank during the night, so I didn't have to worry about that. I'm going to probably try to get like an induction stove or something. Maybe that'll preserve more power. If you guys want to check this out, I'll have a link in the description. So there's my sighting van. I went over here because I know there's a trail back here. This is cool. Yep, here's the trail. Looks like there's another little campsite there. You can see the bench. It's a good thing about a state park, because you can actually walk in the woods, because they do some like snow grooming. Otherwise, snow would be pretty deep and probably going in my boots right now. It's beautiful. Looks like it's got to be a lake down there. My van is like my little portable cabin. And the more you make it feel like home and more comfortable, the more awesome it is. It's nice because you can just drive wherever you want, get out, go into nature, and when you're ready to get nice and toasty and comfortable, hop back in the van. Full of cabins out here. I might have to stay in one of these days. Looks like somebody tried to build a little fort right there. All right, guys. Well, I'm almost back to my portable cabin here. So had some fun. Hope you guys had some fun. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.